Hey Grand Adventurers, welcome back. I'm your host Mark Guido. In this week, we're spending a few days boondocking with friends high on Lolo Pass in the Bitterroot Mountains, which line Montana's border with Idaho. We're going to spend some time this week learning about Lewis and Clark's travels through this area, so stay tuned. Historic Lolo Pass straddles the Idaho-Montana border at an elevation of 5,233 feet in the Bitterroot Range of the Northern Rocky Mountains. It's the highest point on the historic Lolo Trail that connects Montana's Bitterroot Valley and the Weippe Prairie in Idaho, where Lewis and Clark first encountered the Nez Perce in September 1805, after their arduous crossing of the snowbound Bitterroots via the Lolo Trail, guided by Old Toby of the Shoshone. It's also where Chief Joseph and some of the Nez Perce sought to escape the U.S. Army in 1877 during the Nez Perce War. U.S. Route 12 crossing the pass was completed in 1962. We're traveling about a mile or so east of the pass on Forest Road 373 to visit Packer Meadows. On September 13, 1805, Lewis and Clark followed Pack Creek from the pass to Packer Meadows, where they camped right here overnight. The Corps of Discovery returned here in June 1806 on their return trip back east. We're camped with friends here for 5 nights, a few miles from the top of the pass on the Montana side, alongside the East Fork Lolo Creek at an elevation of nearly 4,800 feet. We have the elevation that we need for cooler weather, and the clearing that we need for solar and Starlink for work, while the creek bubbles gently behind our campsite. Our camp is located just a couple of miles from Lolo Hot Springs, a commercial spring operation that also includes a hotel, restaurant, and RV park. The Lewis and Clark expedition passed by and used the springs on June 29, 1806, while traveling east on their return from the mouth of the Columbia River. The first luge run in North America was also built here in 1965. When we come right back, following a quick ad break, we'll bring you to the only archaeologically confirmed campsite of the Lewis and Clark Corps of Discovery. So stay tuned. After a strenuous crossing of Lost Trail Pass in unexpected early season snowfall, Lewis and Clark's expedition rested for 3 days in September 1805 near the confluence of Lolo Creek in the Bitterroot River, near the present-day town of Lolo, before heading upstream along Lolo Creek to cross the Bitterroots. The Shoshone here provided food, local knowledge, and horses. They would stop again on their return trip in 1806 to the place that they came to call Traveler's Rest. The site is now preserved as a Montana State Park and is the only campsite from the expedition that's been confirmed with archaeological evidence. Nearly 200 years after Lewis and Clark, archaeologists found magnetic changes in the soil, indicating that the camp's 3 kitchens were located right here. Excavations revealed fire-cracked rock, charcoal, and a puddle of lead from manufacturing bullets. This meadow was the expedition's main camp area. While at Traveler's Rest, Captain Lewis treated 2 privates on the expedition with powerful laxatives that contained salts of mercury. Elevated levels of mercury found in the soil here confirms that this was the location of the camp's latrine during the expedition's 1806 return trip. This is one of the shorter stays we've had on our 2023 Grand Adventure, because we have a place that we need to be further down the road. It's also coincided with my Monday to Friday work week. It's therefore a shorter than normal travel episode of Grand Adventure. So we truly hope that you've enjoyed exploring the area surrounding Lolo Pass with us. The reason that we're getting out of here early is coming up next week, we're going to be spending some time with some other friends at one of our favorite Montana boondocking spots of all time. So if you're not yet a Grand Adventurer, now is the perfect time for you to go smash that little subscribe button right down there in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. And ring that notification bell to be sure that you never miss a Grand Adventure, which we premiere every Wednesday evening. We'd be truly honored if you shared the channel with your friends, family, and on social media. But understand it is extremely important to us that if you like this episode, please be sure to give us a big thumbs up down below. And while you're down below, that's where you'll find the comment section where we always love to hear from you after each and every Grand Adventure. So until next Wednesday, please remember life is nothing but a grand adventure. We'll see you then.